Hi there, I just wanted to give some tips if anybody was thinking of taking up, say, playing an instrument. So I'm going to say violin because that's the one that I've recently taken up playing again. Sorry, that's just my son there. I'll be really quick. Right, so basically the violin was tuned at a music shop, but fortunately one of the strings wasn't playing ball. So in the end, I had to go and luckily I managed to tune it myself. But then next day, I thought things were going well. But then when I was trying to play with the group, one of the strings went out of tune again. So luckily the teacher didn't mind. He said, oh, do you know what? As long as you're here just to give the students an extra pair of hands, just to help them master their bowing technique and so on. But what's funny is even though I've played really well when I was younger, it was like a learning curve. It's like basically trying to master the technique and, when you haven't played and so on. It's like I feel like I need a refresher course. So anyway, I managed to play along, but I was kind of going in blind. I'd not even seen the sheet music before, and then I was trying to like play along with the group. So I think as well, another tip, if you can try and get hold of the sheet music before you go to the session. But overall, it was really good. The only thing I'd suggest is maybe if you could also borrow a better instrument, because I personally like to bring my own instrument, because it's kind of hard when you're observing and sometimes you feel like you just want to take over. But overall, it was all good. But apart from that, I've had a really busy week at work. So then I didn't get to post anything on my channel. And then I've been trying to play piano in the background. Then it's been like so busy, fortunately I had a funeral to go to today. It was a family friend. It was really sad. We watched it over Zoom, but yeah, it was just one of those things, like we couldn't make it to the actual place because it was all the way in Penrith. So we luckily were asked, if you want to watch it over Zoom. And I think that's what's great about technology, is that you can watch these events over Zoom. But anyway, I wanted to talk about some things I watched. I've been watching, I watched Virgin River on Netflix. Not an ad, but that's a nice, relaxed program to watch. I think it's about like a nurse, how they adapt to living in the country when they've like been working in the city. And it's like starting all over again. And it's funny because it's a vocation that somebody in my family is doing at the moment. And then I watched Rich House, Poor House, and I haven't watched that in ages. And that was really good. It's like how two classes of family live. They both give them a budget, but they'll give like the rich family, or the wealthy family, sorry. That's not the right way to say it. They gave them a really low budget to live on, and they had to adapt. And it was like having to like choose. They either went out or they had food. They couldn't do both, whereas they'd be used to like whining and dining and just doing what they like. And then it was really good because it gave like the other family a chance to try out things that they'd never done before. So they've done things like done karate, gone to like karaoke clubs, done like crafting, music, got to eat like a lavish like meal, got to treat their children to things. And it was really good because it taught both families how to spend time as a family, got to do things they never tried before. And yeah, I really like watching it. Sometimes you feel a little bit like you think, oh, how has it got to that you get like families that have to live and adapt on a certain budget. But yeah, it was just really humbling to watch that because I feel I've been in both ends. I've like grew up really we were quite well off. I flew business class and we went to places like Thailand and that. And then now it's like, I don't feel like I can provide the same for my kids, but yet I feel lucky that I was given the chance to try out music lessons, otherwise I wouldn't be where I am today. But one thing I've been taught is always like, if you can do well in something and try and stick with it. But yes, I thought I'd just give a life lesson there. But yeah, I feel it's been really hectic, and I feel like at the moment, going back to now, I like to try and give more time to my family. So you might find that I post, but it might not be as much as I have been. And it might be that I'll get a chance to perfect my pieces, so you'll see a more polished piece. But I've been really enjoying playing like the disco books. As well, I've been playing like all sorts, you know. I'm trying to think off the top of my head all the songs. So many songs that I've tried, and some of them, they bring back memories, and like they relate to parts of my life growing up. Like when I think of a song, I think, oh, my dad used to love that. Oh,
What's next?
Right, sorry, I'm going to have to stop now because my son wants to watch a program. But anyway, bye for now.